Hey you guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? I missed going live. Can y'all believe that? I missed going live for a while. I really enjoy, and the reason why I say that is because I actually, I'm usually nervous before I come on live video, but I just had a coaching call, so it did make me as nervous. So, anywho, how's y'all's day going? If you guys are new here, what's up? Welcome. My name is Andrea. Go ahead and put in the comment section what's your name. Help us get to know you, something about your business, anything like that. You guys know I love you guys engaging back with me, so it's not like I'm talking to myself because that's tragic. So, hey Kiana, hey girl, hey girl. So hey y'all, what's up? So yeah, as you guys are popping in, put in your first name, where you from, something. Hey, hello, hello. As you guys know, if you guys have been here, we are doing a live private training, a free live training on February 3rd. I just want to go ahead and mention that now. Hey guys, there y'all go. Hello, hello. We're doing a free private training on February 3rd. And so if you have not already gone ahead and signed up and gone through the process to apply, which it's a few questions to apply, because it is sorry, I'm looking at the comments and trying to talk. Sorry. All right, y'all better come on with the comments. Let's go. But it is application only. It is an exclusive training. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out. The link is on the screen. Right here is andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro. Okay, okay. Hey, Tamara or Tramara, help me pronounce your name just in case. Hey, Amani. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Zara. Hey, Kiana girl. Hey, you guys. Y'all, I just had the most dynamic coaching call with my clients. I just love them so freaking much. It was really good though. In all seriousness, it was really, really good. A lot of things, a lot of transformations. Yes, you had your invite. Yes. Speaking of, there are emails going out to everybody who has been accepted. So be sure you're checking your emails. Hey, Adrian, did I say your name right? Be sure you guys are checking your emails so that whenever you get your whenever you get your emails, you will know where to join us, when to join us, all that good stuff. Please keep the link private. So yes. Hey, hey. Hello, guys. Okay, so let's hop in, you guys. So we're talking about pretty much if you don't know what type of content to create on YouTube, the three key pieces of content to attract your target customer. Okay. So again, you guys, as we're going through this, comment, put your questions in the comment section, all that stuff. Okay. I love when you guys are engaging. Again, it makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself, which I don't like. Seems weird. Though I did see this meme and it was like, listen, I'm an entrepreneur, so if you see me talking to myself, I'm having a staff meeting, and I was like hilarious. But y'all know what I mean. Yes, okay, perfect. I did pronounce your name right. Okay. Okay, so again, if you guys are new here, what's up? My name is Andrea. I'm a digital branding and marketing strategist who helps entrepreneurs and small business owners learn how to grow your online brand around your business, build thriving online communities full of prospects, as well as increase your global impact, reach, all that's organic reach using the power of YouTube and video content. So that is what I do. What's up? We coming barefaced and all. I just had a coaching call, and that's how I showed up too. So, you know. Anyway. But do me a favor, share this video out as we are going through it. If you find something that resonates with you, share with your audience. Also, go ahead and share with anybody who you're like, oh my gosh, needs to hear this point right here. Go ahead and share that out too. Don't be stingy. All right, all right. So anyway, as we're going along as well, sorry, it's like a lot of housekeeping stuff. Sorry. As we're going along, go ahead and comment your questions down below in the comment section, and I will get to those as we go through. So yeah, and really towards the end. So just keep putting your questions in there though. So anyway, today we're talking about, if you don't know how to create content for a YouTube channel, we're talking about three key content pieces to attract your target customer. Okay. So first and foremost, oh, let me say this. Oh, Jesus, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, my computer. Goodness gracious. Technical stuff every time. Okay, sorry. Okay, so first and foremost, the number one thing we have to do is we kind of have to shift our mindset around creating content and the belief that no one wants to hear what you have to say. All right, we're gonna dig deep into that. So if you feel like that, if you resonate with what I just said, comment a one in the chat down below, so I can know, because that's something that I hear a lot in my DMs and other places, and I do just want to like see who we're talking to today to know like if we need to dig deeper into that. So yeah, comment a one if that resonates with you. Also, we want to like we can overcomplicate the idea of content so much, and we have to kind of shift this. And I was literally just talking to my clients about this today. Like we just ended our coaching call. Like what time is it? Like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, and we were talking about overcomplicating content and stuff like that. So that's why we're going to dig into like the three key content pieces to be able to create. So here's an overall mindset shift too. And remember, the first one is the first one is that no one like will want to hear what you have to say. It's like, how can I create content if nobody's going to want to hear it? Well, you're never going to create content if you don't believe anybody wants to hear it. So that's something that we definitely, again, have to shift the mindset belief around. But here's another mindset shift I want you guys to consider, okay? And the first one is that just because you don't see how you can create content for your business does not mean that it cannot be done, okay? If you have a business in 2021 and you are not creating content and not showing up online and not using the online space to your advantage, then you are being left behind. And in particular, if you are not using video content, okay? That is like, you need to be using video content. Because the same way I'm able to connect with you guys via this like feature right here, like live video, the same power is in regular video too. The cool thing about live video is the simple fact that we're able to interact back and forth. But I can't like either way, we wouldn't be able to have this conversation via a photo and a caption on Instagram. Okay, so that's why I'm saying video content is extremely important in 2021 and beyond. Next, kind of mindset shift. We need to kind of mindset belief. We need to kind of shift. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot today. So if I stutter, just pretend it didn't happen and let's just keep going. Is that people do not slash like need to hear what you have to say. So we just said that they don't like want to hear what you have to say slash they don't need to hear what you have to say. Within your business, you created your business because you are dedicated to serving the people that you are called to serve. Period. We don't create businesses just for ourselves. Like, yes, we reap the benefit, obviously, of our businesses, but we're not the ones that are going to be buying our products and services. Therefore, we don't create our business for ourselves. We create it to solve a problem that someone else is having, right? And that's how we position your content too. Another thing to kind of look at, and kind of touching back on that, is people need to hear what you have to say. Not just do they want to hear, they need to hear. You never know if the one thing that you say can change the trajectory of someone's life, someone's business, someone's mindset, etc. We've talked about this before in past live videos. People need to hear what you have to say. So we have to stop underestimating, undervaluing all that stuff within our content. The next thing, like another mindset piece to shift, is that your face and your voice aren't like great for camera. That you're like, I've seen so many people be like, oh, but my face and my voice, I don't know how I feel about that on video content. It's like, but did God say that to you, or did somebody say that to you along the way? Like, did you, are you putting that on yourself? You know? And so we kind of have to flip that overall, because video content is where you need to be. Video content is the most organic, real content that as you were creating it, it's like you can see my facial expressions, you can see like the little faces I make, you can see like my hand gestures, you can see what it would be like if there wasn't a screen in between us two. So just kind of consider that, you guys, okay? But I've seen so many people say that the face and the voice thing, like them feeling like either they're not pretty enough, they don't look like the YouTube standard, all this other baloney, okay? It's just limiting beliefs that are in the way, or that you don't like your voice, or you don't like this. I know so many people who don't like their voice, but are still willing to push past that fear and that uncomfortableness or discomfort to do what they need to do to get the result they want to get within their business, okay? So yes, those are just a few mindset shifts I wanted to kind of break down for you guys. Because I know mindset is a huge thing, especially when it comes to video content, which is why that's something we tackle in my program as well. Okay, So let's get into the 3 types of content you can create. Number 1 is content that will help us. Yes, you said that's your thing, Christy. Let's break that down in a little bit too. You said that's your thing, the face and the voice. Yes, absolutely. But well, even before we even get there, because I want to ask you another question, Christy, and anybody else who's struggling with like the face and the voice thing that we talked about above. Why do you feel like that is a struggle for you? What about your face and your voice makes you feel like you can't do it? Slash, where did that notion come from? Okay, that's what I really want to know. Is like the why behind that fear or that feeling or whatever that is. Let's break that down in the comment section. And Christy and anybody else too, anybody else who feels like that, please break that down. I want to hear from y'all in the comment section. Okay, so the 3 types of content. Number 1 is the content. Yes, we'll get to that. Aisha, you said I'm almost 50, but there are a lot of topics that you said I'm concerned about my age. I'm almost 50, but there are a lot of topics that affect women my age 100%. Your age is not a barrier for you not to do this. No way. I can get where you're coming from 100%. I've seen it. But a lot of my clients are, they vary in age. They're from like 30 to 60 years old and they're killing it on YouTube. So just throwing that out there. But we're gonna kind of dig deep into that. But why do you feel like while we're digging into deep on these other content topics, why do you feel like your age is something like is a barrier? Like, why do you feel like that? Because you're saying you presented the value to say, but there are a lot of topics that affect women my age. So what is stopping you if you know that you can help the women that are your age and even younger people? Like, you guys, I am such like, I'm always around people who are older than me because I just believe there's so much wisdom in that. And so, even people who are 18, 20, 30, 40 can benefit from the content you put out. It's not just women your age either. So just wanted to put that out there too. But I want Christy and Aisha or Aisha, help me pronounce your name. I want you guys to break down your whys in the comment section, okay? Okay, so I'm sorry, I've been teasing y'all. I'm sorry. Number 1 is content that will help us to get to know you. Okay, we want to know who you are. We want to know who the person is behind the brand, not just what you do, not just what you sell, not just what you offer. That's awesome, and I know those are transformative. But I want to know who you are. We all want to know who you are. Most likely, you will buy from people that you actually relate to, that you like, that you can vibe with. Like, anytime I invest in a coach, I have to make sure that like our values are aligned, in terms of like being a Christian or in terms of being just anything that you feel like when it comes to that particular area of business that you need to kind of know about like a certain person. You want to know who they are because that gives you that trust factor that they're not just going to take your money and run. So I want to know who you are. Okay. I want to know who you are behind the camera, behind your business. Like, give us behind the scenes, vlog, all that stuff. Okay. A kind of like I said, the behind the scenes content is a really, really good, like, kind of topic to do. Like I was just telling my clients 20 minutes ago, you want to be sure that you have a storyline though, that it's not just like, oh, here's just behind the scenes of me doing this. No, take us through the journey of you doing that, how you got to that point. Take us from point A to point B and tell us everything in the middle of that too. Like, don't leave out stuff, okay? Also, show us rather than tell us. So that's just something to kind of think through whenever you're creating content, especially video content. Let me see what else was I gonna say. Like I said, behind the scenes content, like, let us know again, like, let us see your packaging, let us see your packaging process. If you have a physical product, like, let us see like what it's like working with your clients, or let us see like what it's like having a coaching call, or let us see like different things like that. Behind the scenes content is really, really good content, just content to help us get to know you. And so a lot of times you just showing up on video can help people get more familiar with you 100 times faster than any photo on Instagram or any photo on Facebook will do. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Going for myself. Zara and Aisha, I'm gonna come back to y'all in just a second, I promise. The second thing is the second type of content that you can create on your YouTube channel for your business is number 2 is content that is directly tied to your offer or your product. So your product or service, that will drive sales. Okay. So talk about the topic that leads like right into your business, okay? To sell your products, to sell your services. Don't just give me like the fluffy go around. If you are, for example, I used to do hair care because YouTube started out as a huge hobby for me. That was just extremely profitable hobby, which is great. But started out as a hobby for me. But whenever I realized I wanted to actually show people the behind the scenes of how I've built the strategy that I've built within my channel, within my business, that's when I kind of peeled back the curtain and started doing more entrepreneurial business type of content for you guys, because that is what I was being asked to create. But to say that is, it wouldn't have made sense for me to kind of keep going down the hair care line if my business is based on a certain type of product or service. You see what I'm saying? So for you guys, I want you to be making content that's going to lead people back from your YouTube channel. They should be going, like, there's the whole funnel and the whole evergreen process that I teach my clients. But they need to be going from your YouTube video and connecting with you over right into your products and services. Okay? So that is really like what the whole goal is within the process of this. Getting content. I feel like I'm not spending all on just one area. Yes, we will get to that question in just a second. That's a good question. And then number 3, the third, I just love y'all's questions, which is why I keep stopping. So sorry. But the third type of content that you can create is viral / shareable content. Okay. This is stuff that like you may spend more time on, you may like take more time to think it through, like figure it out how you want to go about it. But most likely it will be content that will take you a good amount of time to create. But it is that content that will go viral. It is that content that is super popular, super hitting. It may be on a trend that is going on at the moment. It could be anything like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. I hope you guys are taking notes. So number 1 was content that will help us get to know you. Number 2 is content that is directly tied to your offer and will drive sales. Number 3 is viral and shareable content, okay? Because if you can hop on a trend and actually even make it relate to yourself, then that's a really good way for people to want to share that content, get more views, kind of ride the algorithm wave with everybody else who's doing that trend at the time. And when it comes to trends and when it comes to those viral like pieces of content, it's very important that you jump on it like as soon as you can. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, should I make it? Should I not? By that time, like, it's old, okay? The viral and the trending things, you got it, like, right when you find out about it, make a plan and either push your other videos back, but make a plan and jump on it, okay? That is the one time I tell my clients it is okay to break the content calendar, to break the schedule. If you notice there's something that is trending, hop on that trend, okay? Okay. So if this was helpful for you guys, this is like we dive deep into my 4-part framework into how I build an evergreen marketing funnel for my YouTube channel over into my business, how I get consistent clients and leads minute by minute using the power of video, using the power of YouTube, and the ability to not have to always be in like this constant client chase, this constant like hustle mode. It's like, no, like how about we set it up right the first time and set it up right, and then let our videos be like 5 employees behind the scenes, like getting our videos in front of everybody else. Okay. So that's the power of YouTube. And that's something that I'm going to be walking through in the 4-part framework that I have created. I have a free private training coming up on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys have not already applied for that, that is where I'm going to be breaking down my 4-part framework as well as how you can work with me within my YouTube Pro program. Okay. So it is an application only for the free private training. It is exclusive, okay? So in order to, but it's like a quick application. All you have to do is go to the link on the screen. It's AndreaDenise.com/YouTube Pro. You're going to scroll all the way down the page, and there is a quick application form. It's like a few questions that are related to your business, but get as detailed as possible because it is an application, and we cannot accept everyone. So if that's something that you're interested in, we want to see you in there, okay? It's about to be lit, okay? I'm so excited for this. So, again, February 3rd, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's next Wednesday. I'm excited. This is my first time ever, like, walking through my framework in this much of detail. So if you guys want to know that, then this is your chance. I want you to be there, okay? As well as if you wondered how you can work with me, this is your place to be as well. Let me see. Okay, so let me get to y'all's questions. Yay, Zara, you'll be there. I love it. Also, you guys, as you guys are getting accepted, etc., be sure you guys are checking your emails, check your promotions tab, check your spam just in case for some reason it pushes me in spam. But that's where your acceptance emails are going, and that's where all your information to join and where you're going to be, how you can be there, all that stuff is going to be. It is February 3rd, February 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So yes, that is when it is. Let me see. Okay. Aisha, I still can't. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi, Makisha. Hello. She said, oh, I forgot I can pop this on the screen. You said I'm watching a lot of tutorials. Many say don't focus on what you want to talk about and focus on trends so that you can become popular, searchable. Thoughts? This can be true and not true. Yes, Ruthie, it is February 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. In many will say a lot of things. That's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't want to just focus on only trends and not focus on your niche or not focus on what your business is surrounded around. Now, if you're just trying to blow up on YouTube, sure, jump on all the trends. But if you're actually trying to make this profitable for your business, then it is important that you actually have a bigger strategy than just trying to hop on all the popular searchable stuff like that. That's nice, but that's not going to be the full package. There's a lot more that really goes into that as well. So yes and no. Let's see. Aisha. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes, okay, Zara, let me scroll up. I got you, girl, I got you. She said, Zara said, most of my concerns are coming from myself. I am planning to do my videos in English, however, I am French and I am not comfortable with my accent. That's okay. Here's the thing. First and foremost, like, a lot of people love accents, and I think it would be amazing. I don't want you to consider your accent as a flaw, but more so consider that as a benefit. That's a really cool aspect of you. So look at it like that, and also just know that like you're not perfect, and if somebody doesn't like your accent, they just won't watch, and that's not the end of the world. It's great because you start to tailor your audience more towards people who are actually going to be there for you, and support you. So I definitely feel you. I definitely get that. I know the face and voice thing we talked about earlier. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Ruthie was like, me and her love accents. Like I love accents. Okay. Yeah, so many people like Zara. Are you seeing the comment section? Like so many people love accents, and like especially Americans. Like I feel like Americans obsessed over everybody's accents. I know I do. When I was in London, I was like, ooh, this is amazing. But yeah, like it's okay. Like I definitely feel where you're coming from, but most likely those are just concerns within ourselves and not things that other people think. And even if it is something that somebody else thinks, it doesn't matter. So I think once we can kind of clear that up within ourselves to know, listen, like God made me this way and this is how I'm going to show up, then that will be like the step over point for you as well. Does that help, Zara? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. What is going on with my computer? Okay. Yes, you're welcome. Let me see. Ruthie, I just saw your question. I'm scrolling up really quick. Yes, keep asking those questions though. Okay, so Aisha, you said when looking for direction on how to start, I see women who are young, traditionally all American and pretty. I'm cool with my age, but I want to know that there's a place for me. It's Aisha, LOL. Yes, thank you. I forget. Let me pop this on the screen. Okay, I totally understand where you're coming from. I totally get it. However, there are people of all shapes, sizes, ages, races, all that stuff on YouTube and showing up for their businesses, okay? So whenever it comes to this, like I totally understand that because typically if that's what we're looking for, that's what we're gonna find. But I can guarantee you if you start looking for a certain age of YouTubers, you'll find them. If you want to look for black YouTubers, you'll find them. If you want to look for white YouTubers, you'll find them. If you want to look for both, you'll find them. So if you want to start looking for people your age, you will find them. But here's the other thing: it's just because somebody else your age has not done it doesn't mean it's not possible. Like that just means there is a great like place for you to be. There, like honestly, that's more of an indicator that there is a huge place for you to be actually. So, I mean, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, that's definitely just it's just more of an indicator that that's where you need to be. Okay, just like I said, like I love meeting people of like all places in life, ages, all that stuff. 'Cause it's a great learning opportunity. Like we can learn so much from each other. We need each other. Like so that's the thing where if you kind of look at it like that, quite honestly, if you look like to me, your age is a huge benefit and not anywhere near a flaw for me. Okay, like seriously. Um, yes. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Yes, with the comments. Yes, connections. I love it. But Aisha, yes, girl, you got this. Okay, like it. I know it can be frightening if we haven't seen somebody do it before, but I guarantee you, you will find what you're looking for. Start looking for people your age, and you will find them. But even bigger than that is your age is a huge benefit. Your age is a huge benefit. So I want you to kind of flip that narrative around because think about it. Like somebody's more likely to listen to someone with more wisdom than them in that situation, whether age or experience. So it's like, you know, yeah. I literally am sure to stay in like communities and conversations with people who are older than me on purpose. Like on purpose. So just wanted to throw that out there. And I know so many other people do too. Sorry on my nose, Lord Jesus. Um Thank you, Jessica. I just wanted to let you know I saw your comments. Nadell, yes, y'all are connecting. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you, Ruthie. She makes it look so easy. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It's no. What I will say about that comment, and I was literally just talking to my clients about this today too, like right before this live video. I was talking about the fact that if somebody's making it look easy, it's because they've had a lot of experience doing it. It's not because it's natural. Like this was not if y'all were on my very first live video, y'all would know I was terrified. I was so nervous. I was like, "Oh my god, like what am I even doing?" But I was able to push through it, and it's not it definitely is harder than it looks, but it does come with time too. So thanks, y'all. As my voice is like getting deeper and deeper because I've been talking so much. Yes, all the comments. We're gonna get to all of them. We're gonna get to all of them. Okay, keep asking those questions. I'm scrolling up. Yes, we got applications coming in from Stacy. Yes. Okay. I didn't lost y'all's questions. Trying to make sure I got everybody's questions above. Um, Chris. Oh, here's Christy. There we go, Christy. Okay, you did comment back. You said, "I am my worst enemy. I never felt pretty. I do the videos on YouTube, but doing live videos are really hard for me. Then focus right now on doing the YouTube videos, 100%. And at the end of the day, I 100% understand where you're coming from. I do. I want us to like really look through this and figure out where those like thoughts, those limiting beliefs are coming from because they're just stopping you. There are so many people that need to hear what you have to say. There are so many people that need to see your face on the camera talking to them to hear what you have to say. And I totally understand the fact that, for a long time you never felt pretty. I get that. But I'm telling you, you're beautiful. Like, you're beautiful. I'm looking at your profile picture right now. And even the fact that you decided to speak up, you were beautiful on the inside for letting us see your freaking vulnerability and being honest and open because you never know how many people that have actually set free just watching this and who will watch the replay too. So I totally understand that. But here's the thing I want to correct on that. You are not your worst enemy. The enemy, the enemy is your worst enemy, and he has planted that thought in your head to make you feel like you are not pretty. In the eyes of God, you are pretty, and that is all that matters. Period. But there are people who need to hear what you have to say, and the enemy, the devil, the actual worst enemy will do anything to keep you from getting that message out. So if he needs to whisper in your ear that you're not pretty, that your voice is not good enough, that your accent isn't sharp enough, that whatever is not whatever enough, then he will do that, okay? But that's why I wanted to come and talk to you guys about this today because I know there's so many limiting beliefs that come with showing up on camera. So Christy, let me know if that has helped you as well. Let me scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Let me see. Yes. I was gonna say, y'all keep asking questions. I promise you, I'm gonna get to them. Let me see. Okay, there was something else I was gonna address about this. Yeah, live videos are you don't have to do live videos. Okay, you're going like within the program, like within our program, you start with regular YouTube videos, and then we work up to the live videos, and we get to the point of what we can do. Okay, but live videos are not a must. You getting on camera and getting on video is the pivotal part, and we can work up to those different things. My first live video was only like 2 years ago, and I've been on YouTube for years. So that's okay. Like you don't have to start with live videos. You can, but you don't have to start with live videos either. Let me see. I'm looking at those comments. Y'all, my nose is getting stuffy. I told y'all I've been talking. I'm like, oh, what was that? Oh, it was a pen. Yes, Zara. Zara said your age is an asset. Just depends on how you come across. That's so true. Ruthie, you asked, should I start sharing my wisdom through story time? Sure. Yeah. However you want to share it. It can be a story time. It can be just whatever the topic is, whatever your niche is, you can just say how I overcame X and you start talking. And that's how you do it. I want you guys to think past that, like, how do I word this? Like, if that would be your first video, think past that first video. Think in the future. Because here's the thing, you're going to have several videos. So you can share that wisdom in every single one of your videos, technically. Whether that is like a step-by-step walkthrough of a process, whether that is a back end side of things that you're doing, whether that is a behind the scenes, whether that is a vlog, whether that's a story time. Come on, camera, focus. It doesn't matter. So however you feel like it needs to be delivered is my answer. My client's like, just give me a direct answer. I'm like, that is my direct answer. Because I want it to feel good enough for you. Okay. I want it to feel not even comfortable. Because the word comfortable, we're not, we do above and beyond what's comfortable. But as long as it feels okay for you to move forward, I guess, then that is what I want you to do. But yes. Yes, Zara said your age is an asset. Just depends on how you come across. Exactly. Nadale, did I say your name right? Let me tell y'all why I'm so passionate about saying names right. It's because my name is Andrea. I get Andrea, what's the other one? Adria, like all types of stuff. Okay, so that is why I want to make sure I'm pronouncing y'all's names right, just in case you were ever wondering. But she said I have all the YouTube equipment, but I'm in my head about starting my channel again. Yes, of course. Like, we're always in our heads about all types of stuff. I 100% get that. Like, 100%. But there's a point where, especially in 2021, we're going to jump over that hurdle, okay? So, I want you to, like, answer in the comment section why are you in your head? Like, what is causing you to think that way? What is causing you to be in your head? See what I'm saying? Hey, Andrea or Andrea or Andrea. I don't know how you pronounce your name either, but hey, girl. Sorry, just saw her in the comment section. Very random. That's what I was talking about. Let's see. Yes, and the thing is, like, okay, going back to Nadale, I know there's so many people that are in their heads. So many people that are in their heads. So you're not alone. And quite honestly, there's times I'm in my own head. And I have to kind of getting shaken out of that. And that's why I believe in the power of community, because I have business friends. Like, I have other people that will be like, okay, how about you think about it like this? And I'm like, oh, duh. And then there we go. So I'm telling you right now, like, I'm also asking you, what are you in your head about? Like, what specifically is causing you to not move forward? Is it perfectionism? Is it, like, oh, I need to look a certain way, I need to be a certain way, I need to sound a certain way? Like, is it, you said you have all the equipment. So, if anything, don't waste your money and go all in for it. But I want to know, like, bigger than that, like, what's kind of holding you back? Let me see. I'm scrolling down. I'm coming to all those other questions. So the first video, we can talk about ourselves, like a who I am video. Yes. First video you can talk about whatever you want, honestly. But your first video, yeah, you can just give us a glimpse of who you are, like who you are, what your business is, and why you do what you do, and how you got started. And that's there you go. That's a great first video. If you want to just be a quick like question and answer, like learn about me or whatever, that can be the case too. So yeah, your first video can be whatever you want it to be. I've never Shavea. Did I say your name right? Shavea said, I've never tried live on YouTube. Do you prefer it to live on Instagram or Facebook? I'll be honest. I like it on YouTube because I can schedule out my content in advance. And all I gotta do whenever it's time to go live is just click the little button because I use a system called Ecamm Live. So and using on YouTube, I can actually sit up like with my camera, like my webcam, which is right here. But I can like sit up with my actual webcam and like my microphone, and it's like all good quality and stuff. It would zone out when I did that, but all good quality and stuff. I prefer YouTube because the reach on YouTube is just out of this world. So my number one is definitely YouTube, and then my second is it's really a toss up between Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, it doesn't really come down to like what I necessarily prefer, but in terms of like in the actual live video setup of it, I just like the fact that YouTube has an insane amount of reach for me. So yeah. Do you gauge how to improve your content? Oh, how do you? Okay, let me. Okay, you said, how do you gauge how to improve your content if there aren't a lot of comments/feedback? I posted one time a week this month, or like once a week this month, and want to make authentic content, but also structure it in an engaging way. I would start finding your people on Instagram and DM them. I would figure out like, hey, do you like the content? Do you not? And then also, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do. Look at your analytics to see like what's performing well and what to create more of. So that's yeah. I would definitely say analytics is huge. A lot of people are like, but I'm not a numbers person. I'm like, well, sis, it's time for you to become a numbers person because you need to look at your analytics. So I get it, but I also get the power of looking at your analytics too, which trumps the not being a numbers person situation. Let me see. You want to make authentic content, but also structure it in an engaging way. You can do both. Like it doesn't have to be an or. It can be a both. You can make it authentic and structured. Like I have a whole content calendar, and my content ideas are built out 2 months in advance. It's still authentic because it's still me, and like I come across very authentic in my videos. That's what y'all tell me. But it's also structured where I have a whole outline. Even this live video, y'all. Here's the other thing: behind the scenes stuff that y'all don't see. I have a whole outline for this live video. So I know it may be like, oh, she's making it look so easy and this and that. There's a whole process that goes behind it. It's not just, oh, I just came on and I just decided to spew everything out. I have a whole outline that I'm looking at literally on my computer. So just FYI on the back end. Let's see. Yay, I pronounced your name right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, the other Andrea. That was the other one. Andrea is the one I get. How do you pronounce your name? Curious. Okay, Nadell, you said judgment from others. Let's talk through that. Like, why do you feel like fear like judgment from others in terms of what they're gonna say? And the question I want to kind of raise on that is that more important than the people that you could help with your content? So just kind of consider those two. Which one's more important? Like the opinions of other people or like you being able to help other people to get to certain levels within their business, within whatever you do, to help them overall. That's what you kind of have to think of. Like you're going to have trolls. You're going to have haters. You're going to have rude people online. But that is what the block button is for. Let's block them and move on. All right. Let me see. I'm researching and just editing the videos for YouTube. Seems like a lot. How do you learn to do yours? Yes, I have a whole process. A whole process. It is literally the YouTube Pro like method is what we call it within my program. It is how to do the researching, the SEO, the keywords, all of that analytical stuff that you need to know whenever it comes to YouTube, that's just like a part of the program as well. The program is way more vast than just that. But that is a huge like method that we go through. Sorry, I didn't put your comment up on the screen. That's a huge process that we go through, and it's like the structure that we go through within my coaching program, and that's like part of the framework I'm going to be breaking down in my free private training on February 3rd. So come on if you have not already applied. You're just going to apply here on the screen. Wait, where is my finger? Right there at andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro. It's a quick application. Fill it out to get invited, to get your exclusive invite to learn, like to see like the 4-part framework and stuff like that I use to do all of that. So yeah, and just editing the videos. Honestly, also within my program, I teach I teach my clients how I edit my videos. I give them add-ins and all types of stuff for their videos as well. I have a whole masterclass of me actually walking through me editing in real time and what that looks like. And I also talk about how to hire a video editor, the process for that, how I work with my editor, and I give my clients all that information too. So yeah, that's how. And I honestly learned how to do my videos just by trial and error. And eventually I've gotten to the point where I actually like them. But now actually I do have a video editor. But I did not start out with a video editor, just for clarification. Good question. That was a good question. All these are good questions. Stacy G said, I'm a perfectionist. Sis, welcome to the club. I feel you. So am I. But like we were saying above to Nadal is Nadal. Oh God, I feel like I messed up your name now again. And I had it. But like, what's more important, you being perfect or you being effective? What's more important, you being perfect or you being profitable? You know? And so it's like you kind of have to choose in terms of that, because you can be like, you can like nice things and like to do it in a very effective and efficient and make it look good too. But you don't have to be. If you come off as perfect, you won't appeal to anyone at all. Because nobody else is perfect aside from Jesus. So he'll be watching your videos, but we may not be. I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, if you come off as perfect, like, you can't relate to people. So do your best to just come like as yourself with your flaws and your perfections and all that other stuff. Just come and show up as you are and to be authentic. So if you get on a live video and you trip over your words, that's okay. Like, the world is not ending. Nobody really cares. Okay, it's fine. So yeah, just do your best to just show up as you can. Oh, that makes sense. You said, I had a son in May and I want to make mommy videos too, but I don't want people to judge my mothering skills or my son. 100% get that. I have a friend who has a daughter and she had that same thought process behind that. What I would say too is, you can say multiple times in your videos, hey, listen, this is my kid. This is how we do this, all right? So if you're interested, come and join us. Like, and what you can also kind of do is, if you want to make those like mommy videos and stuff like that, do it from your perspective to say, kind of bring them along, like how I, learned to sleep train my son or my child, how I learned how to overcome mommy guilt, how I have learned how, instead of like, you need to do this for your kid. And like, you know what I mean? Like, you come from a level of, this is what I'm doing, and this is like what, you can choose to do if you want to. You can try this method too. So like, kind of like taking us along the journey and kind of letting us into what you're doing that's working, and letting us either choose or deny to go with that process too. But I definitely get that. But you are more than welcome to share, like, as much as you want to, or as little as you want to. Like, that's completely up to you and whatever you're comfortable with. Something that I heard some like mommy vloggers and stuff say is like, they will never publish anything that will embarrass their child later in life. So if you want to live by that, you can. I'm just throwing things out there to kind of help you over that. But I definitely understand your concern with that. It will happen, but you can just let people know in the comment section, like, easy, boom. And if they decide to get all crazy, hey, listen, I love that you guys are, this is what you can say. Like, I love that you guys are super invested. I love that. Like, I want you guys to keep engaging, but I do want you guys to know that as a mom, I'm making the best decisions for me and my son, in our family. So I thank you guys for the tips and the suggestions and things like that. But I want you guys to just know that in terms of this, that we are making the best decisions for our family. And there you go. People will get it or they won't. So yes. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Daydream, you had the same thing. You said, I want to make funny mommy videos and I'm nervous about putting my daughter on the internet. Totally understand that. Totally get that. It is completely up to your discretion. 100%. Like, what do you feel like is best? All that stuff. Like, that is completely, I can't even give you advice on that. Like, that's completely up to you guys and how you want that to kind of come across. Now, what I can say, like I just said to Nadell, is if you get to the point where you're like, okay, well, I can just post stuff that, will not embarrass, you said, yeah, your daughter, not, embarrass your daughter whenever she gets older. Great. So it just depends on you and like your level of comfort as well. Let me see. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I know there's more comments down below. I'm trying to get to everything. Yes, you can. Can you start vlogging or doing what I eat in a day videos even with no followers? Yes. I was watching another YouTuber and she was very adamant about how people wouldn't watch you. It was intimidating. Don't watch her no more. Don't watch her no more. I mean, period. Like, no. Here's the thing. Even if you made other type of videos, people may not watch that. Like, they may not watch it no matter what. But here's the other cool thing about vlogging and like doing live videos and things like that. This is almost like our home tapes. Like, this is like really good memories. It's cool for me to look back at college memories and be like, yo, I didn't change a lot. Like, or wow, I had that thought process. Or, oh, this is cool for me to document this because I wouldn't have remembered this memory unless I had documented it. So to have the notion of like, oh, if you make this with no followers, nobody will watch, that's an absolute statement, and that's just not true. And like, that's like literally not true, because I mean, even if your mom watched it, that's someone, which invalidates her statement. So anyway, but here's the other big thing with vlogging and like what I eat in the days. We need to know who you are. We listen, okay? It needs to be specific and not just like, hey, come go shopping with me. It's like, who are you and why are we going shopping with you? Do you have a boutique business? Are you a fashion stylist? Like, you see what I'm saying? So you can't just, like, you don't want to just go about it and do like, oh, just come along with my life and watch my life. It's like, no, why would I want to watch your life and what is your niche? And then you need to make sure your videos have a like consistent theme. You know what I mean? Like, not just like, oh, go to the grocery store with me. Why? Why do I want to go to the grocery store with you? You see what I'm saying? So you want to kind of, if you're doing like what I eat in the days and that is your niche, then yes, you can do multiple videos like that. Make sure they are optimized and SEO'd and all that good stuff and all the whole process. But yeah, people will watch if that's something that they want to see. So no, I don't agree with that. Let me see what else. What else did y'all say? Oh my gosh, yes. What if my target audience are business owners? Is YouTube the right platform? Yes, I'm on YouTube and my target audience is business owners and entrepreneurs. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. And things I should do it with the internet. Yeah, you're right. The internet is savage, but here's the thing: the block button is real too. Sis, like, block them and move on. Like, no, like if that's something that you want to do, and you're like, oh, like this would be really nice, and then your son can look back on these videos whenever he gets older and is like, oh, look at me, like, I don't know, doing this, like, then go for it. Like, I don't want you guys not to do something because of fear or like you said, judgment or the thought that somebody else is gonna feel some type of way about it. Like, no, like if you want to do it and you feel like you can do it, not even, no, forget that. If you want to do it, do it. Okay, just go for it. Like, you can always take the videos down. Again, you may not want to post anything that's gonna embarrass him later, but you don't have to keep doing it if you find out, no, I don't really like it. So it's up to you. Yes, Adrian applied. Yes, I knew what you meant. Yeah, the internet is savage. Oh my god, my nose. Carolina, you said, what is an effective short video on YouTube? Kind of clarify for me. Like, what do you mean short video on YouTube? Um, thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Yes, Shavea, you said, I really like your name too. You said, I love looking at analytics actually, studying dips and watch time. Yes, so good. That's so good. Used to do, what was the app? Okay, yes, the app that I use to do my live videos that I'm currently on is literally called Ecamm. It's literally ECAMM Live, LIVE. That's the system that I use. I need an affiliate link with them because like y'all ask me so much, and I can hopefully I'm gonna ask and see if I can save y'all some money by signing up. But I really really like it. It's super easy. That's how if you go to my channel, you can see all the upcoming live videos coming out because I scheduled them via this system. You can also do that in YouTube, but without this system, YouTube lives are just like I don't know, kind of frustrating, like to set up. It's like confusing. So I like to use this system. And I can then like pop y'all's comments up on the screen. I can have like different things like this on the screen, you know? So it just makes it cooler. I like it. And then I can do this. Wait for it. It goes with all types of stuff you can put on it. So I really like it. You can share your screen, all types of stuff. So I like it. That's another cool part is you can share your screen on live video. That's a big thing. What else? Let's see. Yes, that's so good. If you knew how many people your purpose was connected to, you would stop waiting and get to it. Exactly. Yes, your voice is so needed. So needed. Love it. Yes, I have a thick fit page. You're so welcome. You said you have a thick fit page. I run on Instagram, and that's why I was asking. I love watching workout and videos like the ones I mentioned. Yes, you can definitely do it. That's a perfect opportunity for you to jump on that. Yes. Yes. Like we love what I eat in the like I watch what I eat in the day videos all the time actually. I will literally go to like certain people's videos and or sorry, channels and literally look for those type of videos. So yes. All right, y'all. This has been fun. So again, if you are an entrepreneur or a small business owner looking to learn how to use the power of YouTube within your marketing in 2021, you need to. If you are looking to do that, then come learn from the four-part framework that I talk about. Yes. We will walk through in terms of the live private training that we're having on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, let me type that in. Hold on. Live private training on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, and you will have to. It is exclusive. It is application only. So be sure you are actually filling out your questions and not just like little one words because you will not be accepted. So just FYI, we're getting a lot of applications. So please be sure you just go in depth. But it is quick. Like it's a really simple, short application to fill out. But it is invite only. So that's how you get your invite is going ahead and filling out the questions on that application. And you can just do that by visiting andreadenise.com / YouTube Pro and then scroll all the way down on the page. We'll read through the stuff. And then scroll all the way down on the page and that's how you apply is that form on there. So yes, no, I am not single. Okie dokie. So whenever it comes to finding a niche, I actually have a channel. Zara, I do have a channel. I have a video on my channel about how you find your niche, how you find your thing. It's literally called too many content ideas or something like that. So search that on my channel, like niche. Search on my channel, too many content ideas or too many ideas. I think that's what it's called, something like that. But I know I covered that on my channel, so you can go ahead and get that like already in there too for you. So yes, you guys, I'm about to go eat and do other stuff. So thank you guys for joining. This has been really, really fun. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to come DM me over on Instagram or just come say hi. Literally just come say hi on Instagram. And my Instagram handle is up at the top right there. So yeah. The YouTube Shorts option, the 1 minute videos. I'm a bit confused. Carolina, come DM me over on Instagram so we can talk about it in detail too. Yes, you're so welcome. This has been fun, you guys. I think we're going live again tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 week out from the training. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to come DM me over on Instagram or just come say hi. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night or good morning, wherever you are. Bye, y'all.